What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Kiss. Right now, you checking out the 3-point conversion.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? Yo, we are back inside the 3-point conversion sports lounge. And I got my guy to the right. Mace, what up, dog?
Happy Wednesday, my brother. Happy Wednesday, baby. We get to do this, baby. We get to do this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I don't think some people understand. Sometimes, man, some people have that job where when you have a job, like you love it. You know what I'm saying? It's never a day where you don't want to go. This right here, always look forward to it, dog. Always look
Yeah.
forward to
I love all my jobs, man. But when you get to really speak your passion
it. Mm-hmm.
constantly, and you get to I always laugh, and I like had like a little back and forth with somebody today. It's crazy how people like swear they know everything,
Right.
and we don't pretend to know everything, but because we have the relationships we have, like
Right.
I'm not gonna just post something willy nilly. And
Right.
then
Right.
when people jump in your comments, I'm like, bruh, like, please go read. Like that in today's time more than anything, it's so easy to just if you don't agree with something, research it first before you respond.
Yeah, that's it.
Then when you respond, then you sound so crazy. And then when I reply, and now you quiet, I just be like, because you probably was like, well, let me go double check that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm always erring on the side, like, hey, you really need to know what you're talking about before you come to my page.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not one of the people who just throwing stuff out there. 'Cause I want to go back and forth with people. Cause a lot of times I post, I just be done with it. Cause it just I receive and get so much information. Imagine the stuff we don't post.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm always laughing people. Y'all imagine the stuff that never gets out my brain or I start tired. Yeah, they don't deserve to know that. Whatever.
Well, that's the funny thing. We only post. I only post if it's like I usually don't post a lot. Like you said, it's a lot of stuff I'm thinking. Nothing crazy like that. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then only people I respond to, like shout out to Ray Lynn, I'll respond to him, but I respond to like certain people because they're worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But most people, you got it, dog. Hey, when you hear
Yeah.
that from me, you got it, dog. You already know. It's
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Mine is that's fine. That's fine. And the cool part of the emojis and the gifs and all that stuff, I really use that stuff. I'll give you the peace sign, I'll give you the gang sign, or
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? Okay, I give you the yeah, but I'm not going back and forth with you, my brothers. So
right.
do with that what you want.
Yo, man.
Do with that what you want.
Shout out to let me take this. Hold on. Maybe man. Okay, we're gonna put it. I was about to say they got this. You can't even see nothing. I see it. I had
Yeah.
what up, Vince? But yeah, man, like it's crazy, bro. You know, but that's how we do. What up, Alan? What up, dog? So All right, man. We got a good show. We're gonna get into it, man. Let me. I'm trying to share all this stuff, but all right. So we got a good show tonight, boy. The name of the show is called. Well, it's getting hotter in here. We got a lot of things to talk about. It's hot. First off, we got to talk about the Ja situation, Ja Morant.
Woo, man.
Well, bro, it's a lot to talk about with not a lot of information, but enough to make your own assumption. But we could definitely gonna do that. Also, we are talking about the Falcons, of course. Then, but the NFL trade deadline, man, it was that's one of the most interesting trade deadlines in a long time.
It's pretty dope. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was real dope. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Also, college football, the playoff polls came out, rankings. I mean, and it was a very interesting week in college football. So I felt like a lot of people with the teams that lost, people were glad that they lost. All right, get them out of here. They don't belong here anyway.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get to that because I got some takes on that. Like,
okay, yeah. I want to hear because people thinking that. Also, man, we got to talk. Walt Weiss is the new manager.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
I'll let you talk about that.
We're gonna remove this. You know what?
I'm already dejected.
Well,
Twan, what it do, my brother? What it do?
no, I got to show the ball. Yeah, we ball.
Fresh baldy. Yeah.
And then we got our question of the day. We got quick hits. Stop it. So let your family and friends know they can listen to the show live. Or watch the show live. We're on the 3 Point Conversion Facebook page, also on the 3 Point Conversion YouTube channel. So, hey man, it's time to get to these quick hits. Let's get it. And first off, we are Mace, the Arizona Cardinals. I definitely want. Can't wait to get your opinion on this because I know this. But the Arizona Cardinals, they have placed Kyler Murray on injured reserve.
Yeah.
So for the designation to return. Saying because of his foot injury, saying that he needs more time to heal. Mace, what do young folks say? What do young folks say, Mace? That's what.
That's cap. It's cap.
It's cap.
It's cap.
Go ahead, Mace. I'll let you take a stab at this one.
Listen. So he went from he was able to play till no. It's healthy scratch. Now he's on IR. Kyler Murray will never see snaps in Arizona ever again.
Right.
This is that coaching staff way of saying, listen, the things we want to do, Jacoby Brissett does well. They want to play under center. Kyler doesn't play under center. This offense has been so much smoother. And now y'all told me Marvin Harrison couldn't play. Now you got a quarterback who can see him. And now all of a sudden he's making DBs fall and he looked like Maserati Marvin. That's the name they gave him on Fox, Big Noon, whatever that show was. But yeah, Kyler is done. And what they're going to probably do in the offseason, well, till the season end, they're going to find a way to, hey, let's call it what it is without calling it what it is. Mm-hmm. And offseason, we're going to shop him. They may even just cut him. Just cut him and move on. Because he's going to be somebody's bridge quarterback. They have the guy, all of a sudden, their offense works. Kyler's been Wally Pilt, man. He's been Wally Pilt. And, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Now your number 4 overall pick. Now he look like the number 4 overall pick. He looked like the best receiver in that class. It's crazy.
What did I tell you, Mace? I've been saying this all year. The reason why Marvin Harrison hasn't been productive, I'll say productive, is the fact that he's used to a quarterback that sits in the pocket, tall in the pocket, might I add, and deliver the ball when the ball should be delivered.
Yeah.
It's a rhythm thing. With Kyler a quarterback where he can't he doesn't make a throw off the first read, unless maybe it's Trey McBride. Other than that, he got to scramble. He got to move. You know, so I mean, it makes sense. I told you that was the thing. Then we see your boy. Look what he does.
They call him Monster Marvin. With
Yeah,
Kyle.
Mazda Marvin. Yep, Mazda Marvin.
But I've always said this as a coach, and just like loving offense. Quarterbacking is more effective under center because you get a true, like, teams have to really honor the run when you're under center. I mean, it's truly run pass option versus you in the shotgun, pistol, back standing to the left of you, or left or right of you. Or if he's standing 1 yard behind you, it's almost gonna be like zone. Or under center, you have a two-way, and those linebackers, those safeties, they have to kind of wait.
Right.
They have to take that read step, because as I open up and I show hand, dude, I'm probably handing off the football. It's easy. It's harder to see me do this versus see me just in the shotgun and do this. Like, we can flow. I can, if the quarterback pulls the ball, I'm already there. But when that quarterback turn his back to that offense, to the defense, you don't know what's going on back there. The offense is more effective with the quarterback under center. And Kyler don't want to be under center.
No,
this is easy. And the offense in Arizona wants to play from under center. Now they have a guy who understands how to play under center, turn his back to the defense, then get his eyes back around and read the field. Bye, Kyler.
And just real quick, I just want to give love to Jacoby Brissett, because dude, he showed when he first came, I think it was rookie year when he came in with New England and played well. And everywhere he's gone, he's played well, you know. Yes, he's not the most mobile. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, he understands the NFL game.
Yeah, he knows how to play right.
He can run any offense, and he understands where the ball goes, how to get the ball out. And again, you gotta love a quarterback who can play under center. Like, oh my God, it truly gives your offense a two-way goal.
Yeah. So
versus you just in the shotgun and
it's just all right, run the old Russell Wilson.
Yeah, get up out of here. Yeah.
Moving on. This is when you get Charlie Woods, the son of Tiger Woods, was named first team All-American by the American Junior Golf Association, making this first time a father and son has been named to that award. So shout out to him. I haven't seen him play yet. He's that nice?
Nice.
I mean, I bet he is. I remember he was a little boy.
He nice. I mean, the dude been golfing since he was able to swing a golf club. Like,
right. I've seen him then, but I hadn't
like
seen
DNA and the DNA opportunity. Whatever you want to call it. This kid has played. This all he do. It's all he do. He's the son of the GOAT.
Yeah.
So I mean,
right.
Like like this shocks nobody. I hope not.
So you ever notice that the only sport where you're not good like your father was, if your father was great, you're not going to be good, is the NBA. You've noticed that?
I mean, we still got a long way to go. Still got a
Yeah,
long
but
way to go.
I'm just saying, but there's been a lot of NBA players.
Yeah, but a lot of
Suns don't.
yeah, but a lot of these guys don't have the hunger like they
I mean, right, and that might
yeah,
be it too.
yeah.
The
I mean,
NBA,
that plays a huge part of it because they like. I mean,
but because you look at
legit.
look at MLB, look at football, pro football, look at golf. Like you see the greats, and you see the Suns are great like their father was. You know,
But the money different. The money different too. Especially with some of these dudes that we talk about, their dad is a mega rich. Like, man, I ain't finna go shoot no jump shot. Finna go run no damn suicides, man. What?
you said they come in the NBA with the attitude.
Miss me with that. Y'all mean to tell me that because I want to wear my dad's shoes that the school lose a whole tennis shoe contract? Yeah, man. I ain't got time for it, man. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, he's but yeah, shout out to Charlie, man. Charlie's been they say he balling, so shout out to him, man.
Dog, he's groomed for this, man. Dog, the kid done played the master. I mean, he done played every golf course in the world. If his dad has played it, he's played it. Now he's getting advice from Tiger and plus all the other people who are on tour who probably just want to be a part of or just amazed at what Charlie is doing. So yeah, come on, man. I don't.
Right, and then
I don't buy it.
Last but not least, speaking of not buying it, Kirk Cousins will get paid $27 million of them things for one start this year, right? And he started winning, but he's guaranteed the $27 million.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't get traded, and totally the amount that he got paid, which is $90 million. And how many starts? Only 15.
Yeah.
But shout out to Kirk is a king dog when it comes to getting money. His agent is man. I don't know who his agent is, but
I mean, bad organizations do bad things. I can't stress that enough. Like the Falcons gonna Falcon. When me and Sheena did the interview like 3 years ago, it's funny how I just say that clip because I was like, she right. Falcons gonna Falcon. Like this is like the most Atlanta Falcon thing to do. Give a quarterback coming off an Achilles $100 million, then draft a quarterback. Yeah, so come on, and now you stuck with it. Great job, Falcons.
Yep. But all right, man, that wraps up quick hits. Let's get to
done finessed it. He's done it. Kirk Cousins made NBA money. Like Kirk Cousins gonna go down as one of the richest NFL players ever. You gotta love it.
Yeah, he getting an NBA contract. He was getting an NBA contract before these players getting contracts now in NFL. So yeah. Yep. All right, man. So look, speaking of NBA, this situation with Ja Morant, and let me play this clip because I want to watch this, and then we're gonna really dive into this and what's how we feel about this, whatever. So here's Ja Morant. This is after. Remember, he had a first kind of rant, if you want to call it, where he was saying, "No, we not," whatever. Right after the game. This is the last practice, I think 2 days ago or yesterday, but here it is right here.
Were you and the coaching staff able to talk about what happened Friday and move on?
Y'all asked that question to them, huh?
What about for you?
Y'all asked that question, so y'all know the answer to that.
Do you feel like everything's been resolved?
Yeah. They told y'all that, right?
Well, yeah, but we didn't hear it from you.
Obviously, they can't go and tell y'all something I ain't say.
You feel like you get the same joy right now that we used to see from you?
No.
Why not?
What can be done to get it back?
We'll see.
Do you think you have a good relationship with the franchise?
Yeah.
In general?
Yeah. They told y'all that, right?
I didn't say anything about that.
If I had a good relationship, I wouldn't talk to them at all. So. And we had our combos over these.
Do you have any regrets about the way you played on Friday night in the second half?
You said what?
Do you have any regrets about the way you played in the game? I'm not talking about the.
That's your home run question? Sound like a bait question.
Yo, first off, I'm not gonna lie. when I first saw this, I'm like, see, he's unhappy, he's this and that, which he is. He basically said it. But when y'all don't understand, and Mace can kind of understand this. I had to look at it from this light too when he was talking to the reporters. Y'all don't be in the locker rooms. They ask him some of them questions. I wasn't mad at. They was asking, questions, and he was just like, "Y'all know the answer. Come on." They, whatever. And then you can even tell the guy that asked him, "How's your relationship? I mean, are you happy like you used to be?" You could tell it's some type of respect with him because he really answered that question.
Yeah.
But I was kind of glad when the guy asked, what was the last question? What do you think your play has been accept when you ask a question like that? True, he's trying to do a job, but why ask that question? And Ja responded, it's like, is that your home run question? That sounds like a bait question. These reporters be doing this in the locker room, so I just want to point that out first. You know what I'm saying? That
they gotta get their story.
Yeah, they gotta get their story.
They gotta get the angle to whatever story they write. They gonna ask specific question for the angle they trying to go.
Whatever they get, and I get it, but I understand the frustration of NBA players, like, especially in a situation like this. Okay, so you trying to, but either or, Mace, I'm not gonna lie. When I see this, I feel like it's time for an end. And not even that. I'm just saying with everything's going on. Because I feel like the franchise has been, I guess they felt like they've been betrayed because everything they did for him, we're gonna do all this for you. We're gonna bring in these players. We're gonna have this coach. We're gonna do everything for you. And then, like some people are saying, he goes in and messes up everything himself.
Yeah.
And now it's boiling over. And I guess the way he's feeling, he can feel it. And now he's reacting to it. And I just don't think they're, I think, yes, he can go back and they can talk and all that, but I don't think the trust is there with any of them.
Oh, it's over. He's checked out. Like, that's a guy who has checked out. We've seen this before. And the NBA kind of their own worst enemy because the players have so much of the power.
Right.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Fire the coach? You fire the coach? It's set a bad precedent.
Yep.
Because now you're giving Ja all the power. You keep Ja, you're gonna continue to get this. I mean, he's not even getting in huddles. He doesn't want to be in Memphis anymore. He's telling you that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. But for him, why would you take Ja? Even though a fresh start would do him wonders, why would you want Ja Morant? I saw what somebody was saying, they always talk about, well, trade him to Atlanta, trade for Ja. The Memphis would do that in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
But why would Atlanta want Ja? Why would anybody want Ja Morant? For as talented as he is, he has proven time and time again that he doesn't get it. Why would you want him? I wouldn't want him on my team. I wouldn't.
I think now it's time for him to go to a team with vets. I think, honestly, but I think a fresh start might just be good for him, period, right now. Because I feel like, because to me, what he did right here, people say it was immature or whatever, and I have a question that's going to get to that. But he's starting to get at that point where he's going to mature a little bit now. So he know, of course, I'm not bringing no.
When he gonna mature?
I'm not doing that. But I think it's going to get to a point where you just kind of like, he won't make, if a guy has a bad attitude, he's always going to have that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying as far as maturing, as far as like the gun stuff was dumb. You know what I'm saying? That was immaturity. Even the second time when that's the immaturity I'm talking about. Because he didn't do anything wrong as far as He wasn't a bad person. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's immaturity. When
Yeah.
you see this is more of attitude. This is who he is. You know what I'm saying? This is who you want.
You know his biggest problem? He doesn't have a vet.
And that's why I was gonna get to.
There's nobody in that locker room. Think about when we saw the biggest transition for Trey. Is when Vince Carter was here.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Carter was able to tell Trey, and Trey was able to respect Vince Carter enough because of the career that Vince Carter's had. Vince Carter has been the guy. Vince Carter has been places that Trey hadn't been yet. And Trey was receptive to whatever Vince was saying.
Right.
There's nobody on that Memphis team. I think the oldest player on that team is probably 31, 32, who and is not a respectable guy.
Mm-hmm.
So what can he go tell Ja, who's the face of the franchise, the highest paid player on the team? You know, he's the guy in Memphis. Who does he respect in that locker room? Nobody.
Yeah, everybody around the same age.
Everybody has to have an OG. You know, like Dane Dash told Charlamagne, you know, Wendy Williams, your OG. Everybody has to have an OG in whatever you do.
Right.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you the guy, whatever, but it has to be somebody who can help you balance out, somebody that you can go, somebody that you respect. And you can tell that Ja respects nobody on the team, doesn't respect nobody in the organization. It's nobody who can just check him. Like, it need to be somebody in that locker room who would just bust him in his jaw to get his attention. But it's not. And he doesn't respect nobody in that locker room, and it shows.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs a clean start. Memphis needs to just be like, all right, man. Like, I would just tell Ja, stay home until we find a trade partner. But again, who's gonna trade? Like, why would you trade for that guy?
Right.
Why?
Right.
I don't care how talented he is. Somebody brought it up in the comments. Character, dog. Character is everything. You are who you are. Right now, that's who he is.
That's who he. Like I said, I think I mean, I would rather have the slip ups of when he was doing the gun stuff, and that's immaturity. But this is more him. And then going back to Alan, I hear you say no guidance from his parents either. I don't buy that. You can't when y'all don't understand. And me and May see this. We seen it with Trey. When you young and have all that money, what is your father going to tell you that you're going to say when you on his payroll? Some
well,
kids,
you know, Ray bumped for his son. Ja Dad, Trey, whatever his name, what's his name? T think he a star. Like T caught up instead of being like, hey man, I think about like Jody Meeks. I think about like guys who like had a tight relationship with it, and of course they're not on that level,
right?
But they understood that. I'm thinking, like, what would my pop say? Like, I can't be doing X, Y, Z, man. But his dad all in the video. You know, his daddy wants to be a star. So, you know, the guy needs a vet. He needs somebody who's gonna check him.
He needs somebody in that same position. Well, I mean, same position. I'm saying playing in the NBA. Because right now,
Exactly, Alan. Exactly.
How can I tell my son right now, and my son making $40 million a year? How can I tell him, hey, you need to chill, you need to do this? He looking at me like that. What are you doing? So what are you doing to make $2 million a year? Whatever I'm doing is working. What you can't. Then I'm on his payroll. You can't. So my thing is, he need a vet. So, but I want to ask you this before I go to the next question. Do you think that because the public, and like I said, we've been in the locker room, the public always assume that he's wrong. He's the one that's doing the bad thing. He should have, he's the team is right, and the way he's reacting is wrong. But sometimes we don't know what's going on behind the doors. We don't know what they did wrong. We've seen it with the Hawks where management was wrong sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or the coach was wrong sometimes. I've seen it covering other teams, Passionate and Georgia Tech. We've seen it where, yeah, this coach is wrong. But the player has to be the one to be, all right, well, let me hold my composure. Sometimes it don't work like that. And my thing is, when is it time to do that and when is it not time to do that? I'm asking you.
Yeah, well, again, for me, it just comes back to accountability. It's just simple accountability. I'm paid to do a job. I'm the highest paid player on this team. It's my job to lead and perform. It's not my job to sit over here and sulk. It's not my job to, I don't want to play. Or when I'm getting interviewed, I got the laissez-faire. Now, everybody's gonna put a microphone in my face because I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be in that situation, take the $35,000 fine and just don't be in the locker room. Hey, he's not available for media. We've seen this done plenty of times. Guys walk out. Take the fine. But as long as you're sitting there, they're gonna shove the camera, the phone, all that stuff in your face.
Right.
So I mean, all of this can be fixed, but it can't be fixed in Memphis. His time is up in Memphis. It's up.
So where should he go? So I got
who wants him?
I got some teams. Well, they said it's a few things, Minnesota, and I forgot the other team. Looking at
Minnesota not gonna put him with Ant-Man. That's not gonna work.
Hey, let me tell you why it might work. You know why? They're gonna cancel each other out. Look, Ja's a great father. Ja's gonna be able to help him mature in that part. And then Ant, look, Ant is not the one. He probably won't help. But Ant is the one that's, even though Ant is wild, but Ant knows, hey, we don't do that here. We don't like that. Ant he's just funny. Ant is just who he is, but he's not disrespectful. He doesn't interrupt or mess up the locker room. So hey, but I don't see a vet there. I mean, Rudy, they can't understand Rudy. So I don't see a vet there. Well, oh no, you got whatchamacallit. You got Lefty, the point guard.
Ohio State.
Yeah. Conley. You got Conley. Yeah. So maybe, but I'll tell you,
he's not gonna respect Conley.
I don't know. You never know.
He's not gonna respect Conley.
Because my thing is, I don't know if that Ja won't respect this person. I never seen Ja to be disrespectful. As a matter of fact,
he's doing it right now.
No, I'm talking about he mad at they going back and forth. Like I said, we don't know what's going on with the coaching, and you could tell it's something we don't know. But what I'm saying,
but we do know he's sitting the furthest end of the bench. The team having a timeout. He not even participating. He not been a team guy.
But I'm saying, we don't know what's going on. I'm saying as far as because he's mad at management.
Right, but that don't mean do your teammates like that. You doing that to your teammates.
Hey, some teammates be like, dog, handle your business. When it comes to some matters like that, somebody step in and depending on what it is. But I know for a fact, I've talked to Ja since he was a rookie, had conversations off record, whatever. Ja's a respectable person. Ja is liked by his teammates. Ja never had nobody, we don't rock with him. Ja hadn't been that. Ja is likable in the locker room. So I don't think it'd be something where when he goes somewhere else, teammates won't like him. Now, as far
I don't know.
If he's acting up, they might be like, all right, Ja, you gotta. But I don't think Ja's never been that type where him and his teammates didn't get along.
Why would I want that on my team? Because at some point, he's the guy there. Wherever he's going, he's probably not going to be the guy, especially if he wants to be somewhere in a championship type culture. He's not going to be the guy. How are you going to respond? It's a difference when you're the guy and then you have to go somewhere and now you're asked to do. I don't know if he can handle being second, third fiddle.
But do you? I've never felt like Ja always wanted to be the guy. Matter of fact, Ja was
Because
never
he's the guy. He's the guy.
even when he was in Memphis, even when he started getting his pub, and Ja's never been me.
But he's the guy.
But listen,
what
what
I'm
I'm
telling
saying.
you, everything flows through him.
But still, even when he was in Memphis, the way he was praising Bane, no, Bane should get this award, or this guy's this and that. It's us. He's never been me. So,
But because he the guy.
But
it's a difference from being the guy.
Yeah, but it's Mace. You know, it's a lot of people who's the guy.
When you're the guy,
Mace,
it's a difference.
I can name 5 people right now. But no, I can name 5 people right now who's the guy, but it's me. We've seen that. Me means I want this. I want green M&Ms. I want purple Skittles. That's what I mean.
That's part of being the guy.
It's a lot of people that's guys not like that.
But it's still, when you're the guy, you don't know how to be nothing else. You can't play second fiddle. You can't.
You've seen a lot of people do it. We've seen Kevin Durant do it. We've seen Russ.
He was the guy. He the guy everywhere he go.
I don't know if he was the guy.
They did not defer to him and go to state. He became the guy.
No, and as a matter of fact,
KD was not the guy.
No, it was Curry's team. We all know it was Curry's team.
Who won the MVPs for the championships?
And didn't Curry
KD was the guy.
Well, wait, no, he might have been the best scorer or best player in that team as far as in that series, but it was Curry's team. And matter of fact,
it was Curry's team. But Curry even said KD is the guy. That's why he won both MVPs.
And what did KD?
He's the guy.
And what did KD say? It's Curry's team. It's the guy. So that you're proving my point.
But he's gonna say that.
But
he's gonna say that.
He did say that. You're proving my point. My point is
no, that's not the point.
Yes, you got some guys.
It's hard when you're the guy.
No.
People, but this is the problem. Some of the people have never been the guy. So when you ain't never been the guy, you don't understand what it's like.
So listen what I'm saying though.
It's like D-Wade. When LeBron came, what did D-Wade do?
He said, we're gonna give it to
deferred. But when it was money time, what did they say? This still Wade County. Because he was the guy.
You're proving my point. So my point, listen, so I guess you missing my point.
You missing the point.
My point is, let me talk. My point is the fact that you have guys in the NBA who's the guy, but when they play with someone else, they will defer.
See him, Jacob. You see him, Jacob. You see him.
They would they would defer. They will say, you know what? Let's play as one. We all do this. We're gonna let you score. That's what I'm saying.
Because he the guy.
My point is, what Ja could be that. It's people like that. But then you also got people that's the guy. And when other people come to my team, no, it's my team. It's me. No. Trae Young. I can name about 8 people like that.
This Trae team.
But my point is,
this Trae team.
My point is, you got some people that's like that. That's the me. Then you got some people that's like KD. You got some people that's like Curry that won't act like that. You got some people like PP, Paul Pierce, Garnett, all of them who was the guy. But when they moved and they weren't the guy anymore, we cool.
But KG became the guy. KG always been the guy.
He wasn't the guy on it. That was Paul Pierce's team. Come on,
KG became the guy. He was the guy. The ticket. Why you think his name the big ticket?
He was the big ticket before he got to Boston.
Right, and when he got to Boston, they win the championship when he got there.
When him and Ray Allen was the guy.
When he got there, Paul Pierce. Why Paul Pierce didn't win it before he got there?
Because he had no help.
He the guy, right? He the guy, right?
Are we talking about being the guy?
He's the guy.
No help. So I'm confused because I don't know what you're arguing. Are you saying that just because you a great player, you're the guy?
All I'm telling you, all I'm saying is when you're the guy. When you're the guy, it's just hard to go in and be like, yeah, y'all want me to okay,
did it. My
Who?
point.
Who did it?
KG.
He was the guy.
And KG said many times.
He can say what he wants. Do you listen to? Do you watch him and Paul Pierce show?
Yes.
What do they always talk about? KG was the man.
And KG always say, it wasn't my team. When I came here, we going through you, Paul Pierce. I'm gonna play defense. I'm not going. Dwayne, you just gave an example with Dwayne Wade. He did it.
When it became the time when they took the shot, who took them shots? D Wade.
No, he didn't. It was LeBron. D Wade was hurt. Look, D Wade knee was messed up. He wasn't taking no shot.
Get out of here, man. Let's move on. It's a difference between being the guy. And if y'all think Ja gonna go somewhere and say, I'm gonna be second fiddle, y'all out your mind. Yeah, out your mind.
Yeah. Look, Antoine just had a Rick James moment. Look, KD was never the guy.
That's hate. That's cap.
Look, KG was the guy. Like,
he was.
I don't know what you're saying. But I'm saying at first he was never the guy. Now he's like, oh, he the guy.
He was the guy, man. Like, get out of here, man.
But real quick, so we move on. I do think though that one team I do like for him to go to after, just with vets, because I was going to say Orlando, but they don't have any vets. But I would say, and this is who we should have went to in the first place, where he should have got drafted at, was Phoenix. I think Phoenix with an older Devin Booker, with other players, with a coach. I think, because one thing we forgot about what Ja is, Ja can score. Ja can score with the best of them. But what we forgot about what Ja was, and when he came into the league, Ja was an assist guy. But when he got to Memphis, wasn't nobody to pass it to, so he had to score. You know what I'm saying? So, but I believe with that team, I believe that's the perfect match, because as Jacob said, it ain't that much to go on in Phoenix. So you can't get too much in trouble,
Oh no, Phoenix, he can hop on a flight, be in Vegas in an hour and some change, baby.
Yeah, that is true.
Shit, plenty of trouble on that West Coast.
Yeah, it is. But as long as he don't stay away from LA. But I mean, to me, that's
now you go to Vegas. You gotta go to LA. You go to Vegas. You go to Sin City. That's quick. That's quick ride. Quick ride.
But look, we acting like Ja. Only reason why Ja got in trouble because he showed a gun. Like Ja don't be in these clubs acting out. And then the second time he got in trouble, he was in a car with his boys trying to make a video. So it wasn't like he was
with a gun again.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But it's not like he out in bars beating up folks like Barkley or somebody. But anyway, but I think we both agree, all of us agree, he needs a vet. He definitely
he need an OG. I mean, he need an OG so bad, man.
Yeah, they need
well, that and that would make it worse when that adage more than anything, winning cures everything.
Yeah,
when you losing on top of what you got going on.
And that might be the other thing.
That super sucks.
Hey, he was used to winning. They were used to win, even the organization. So with the organization too, they were used to winning. Like, you're right. Alan, you're right. All right, man. Let's move on.
A-Torn, and with the kind of money Ja got, well, he can G5, G6 that thing. He can be there in about an hour and a half. Well,
because they little late. When he got caught, that's when he got caught in that club with a gun. Hey, all right. It is time for the
y'all crazy, man. Y'all are crazy.
What is your nosy neighbor for this week?
Hey, buddy, you already know I'm going, man. I'm going down to Baton Rouge. Now that Brian Kelly is gone, I want to see the preparation. What's going on down there in LSU as they get ready to make a trip over to Alabama? Will we see what team will show up? I mean, we know it's athletes galore at LSU. Can this interim staff, can they unlock these guys? Can they find a way to make it? I don't expect them to go into Alabama and beat Alabama.
Right.
But I just want to see what kids have checked out, what kids have already started talking to people in the portal, because that's going on. What can this staff, because and everybody needs tape. You know, a lot of kids got to understand I do need to put some good film out there, because in the event when I do jump in the portal, I need to be like, hey, y'all see what I did against Alabama? No Brian Kelly, no, like I could have easily checked out, but I'm giving this effort that I'm giving. So I just want to see what the mindset is going to be as LSU travels to Alabama.
No, that's a good one. I'm going to travel, and I might just actually travel. I might pick you up, dog, so come with me, man.
Well, let's roll.
I'm going to go downtown, dog. I'm going to go downtown to Georgia Tech.
Woo!
Because the worst right now is not having a game after you took a loss like this.
The way you took it, yeah.
The way you took it.
You got to sit on that thing for 14 days, baby.
Got to sit and just, man. So I wonder what's their thought process. I mean, I know that they're good, but still, taking a loss like that, especially you hadn't lost all year, that hurts.
Yeah.
And then it takes you out the top 10 now.
And you know what make it hurt worse? What make it hurt worse, Ralph, is the fact that all season, everybody, even though you running the table, everybody like, man, you ain't played nobody. You in the ACC. So to go lose to unranked NC State and kind of get handled.
Yeah.
You know, it gave everybody, see, I told you.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't played nobody. They don't deserve to be in the playoff.
And they have to hear that.
All that stuff. So, like you said, that's a good one, Ralph. They have a bye week, so they gotta sit with it, and they have to listen to everybody now. You know, when you're up, everybody, you know, they with you, even though a lot of the national writers, that's fool's gold, or as kids say, that's cap. That's cap going on at North Avenue.
Right.
And soon as I'm telling you, I kept talking about it Saturday. Everybody was like, you saw it all on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. See, I told you I ain't played nobody. See, But you know.
Hey, they had this save. All they had to do was hit pace.
Yeah. It was in the drafts. It was in the drafts, Ralph. And they had to go back and press send.
I was waiting for this. Look, every week it was. Ah, dang.
They pulled it out again. Oh my God. Hey, they were firing them things off.
Right.
I was like, and that's what I kept telling everybody, like, yeah, y'all couldn't wait to post that. Y'all haters been waiting on that.
So, but I don't know if you feel the same way. I think they're good. Georgia Tech is in a good spot. You know why? As long as they win out, of course, but they're good because they got to play Georgia.
Yeah, but I think their path, now they really have to win the ACC.
I mean, and I feel like but I don't think nobody can beat them in the ACC. I mean, they took that bad loss, but
I didn't think NC State could beat them.
That's true, but I'm just saying
NC State rolled.
Yeah, I don't see no team that still can beat them, especially if, think about it, an ACC tournament or championship, because they're still going to be number one in ACC. The ACC championship is after the game on rivalry week. After rivalry week, so they got to beat Georgia to get there. And my point is, if they beat the number 5 or lower ranked team, you back in the top 10, because now that validates who you are.
Yeah,
and even in the top 12.
And even though even if they lose to Georgia, because it's not a ACC, it's not a conference game, it won't determine their standing to go to the ACC championship.
Right? No, it won't.
All they need to do is win out. They can lose to Georgia. Get to the ACC championship, win the ACC championship, and that's their path to go to the playoff. That's how they get in.
You think they get in? That'd be hard. That'd be
I mean,
like
if they play for if they win the ACC, they in, because that's gonna be an automatic bid. So
it
they
is
need to,
right?
yeah, the ACC champion gets an automatic bid to the playoff.
But
ACC champion, yeah, that's their path to get in. Now, if they lose the ACC championship, now they got to worry about, well, how many teams they're gonna take from the ACC, which group of five. And now we might take one ACC school and a couple of group of five schools who we feel worthy. So Tech's best path is to just win out and win ACC. Or like I say, they can lose to Georgia because it's not an ACC game.
Right.
Go win the ACC and then you don't have to worry about it.
The truth. Well,
don't leave it up to the committee, because the committee gonna be looking at TV ratings and who gonna buy tickets to go to. You know, you might have to travel 2 weekends in a row. Will your alumni travel 2 weekends in a row? I don't know.
Will they still be, if they lose to Georgia, will they be invited to the ACC championship game?
The Georgia game is not an ACC. It's not an ACC game. Ain't got nothing to do with the conference.
Right, but I'm saying with the, because is there any other team? I'm sorry, I hadn't paid attention. What other teams that
if they beat Pitt next week,
they're in there automatically?
They're pretty much gonna be playing for the ACC championship.
Because nobody else is like 8. Nobody else only has one loss. Okay. That's why I was making sure. I can remember.
Yeah. If they win the ACC, they're automatically in, because the powerful champions all get a seed in the playoff.
Yeah. So they're good. So that's
their path. They got to win it.
I think they can.
If they don't win it, now you got to worry about how do the voters feel about. We might not want to take Georgia.
Yeah, Virginia, but I think they'll play Virginia because Miami messed up.
They can beat Virginia. They can beat Virginia.
Because Miami,
I ain't worried about Virginia.
Did Miami lose twice in the ACC?
Yeah, they got 2 ACC losses.
Oh yeah, so they good. You got to beat Pitt. And
going to beat Pitt, and then like I say, you're probably gonna get Virginia, beat Virginia, and you got to worry about that.
Okay.
You got to worry about that.
Well, which brings me now. Let's get to the playoff rankings, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let me name them. You know what? I had it. Hold on a second. They sent me, because it's not the AP.
It's CFB playoff poll, playoff rankings.
Okay, they sent it last night. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had it.
Let me pull up the email. I got it.
Okay, here we go.
You got it?
Nope, I don't. That wasn't it. Yeah, I was gonna say the email. I'm looking for that email.
Yeah, I got it right. I started.
Yeah, I can't find the email.
Here we go. That's the.
Well, I know number one is Ohio State.
Yeah.
Here we go. I got it. So number one, and this is the playoff. No, I don't. Dang, did they send it to us?
Yeah, here you go right here. I got it.
Go ahead.
Here you go. So you got number one, Ohio State.
Right.
Number 2, Indiana.
Yeah, I knew that.
3, Texas A&M. 4, Alabama. 5, Georgia. 6, Ole Miss. 7, BYU. 8, Texas Tech. 9, Oregon. 10, Notre Dame. 11, Texas. 12, Oklahoma.
I don't think Notre Dame still should be in this. I'm sorry.
But so this is what I was warning everybody about.
Maybe 12 or 13.
When the rankings drop. This is just week 1.
Yeah,
these rankings are gonna look totally different in 3 weeks.
But I say this, Mace. I'm more so talking about Notre Dame, though. I don't think they should be ranked yet.
Yeah, no, it's Notre Dame. Notre Dame will always be ready.
You know they're gonna have it. That's my point.
The college football playoff. I mean, they wrote Notre Dame in, so
they wrote them
Notre Dame always gonna be a factor.
Yeah, they wrote them in September. I know Notre Dame gonna have one.
Yeah, Notre Dame always gonna be in.
Yeah.
We need Notre Dame to get one more loss for them to we kick some dirt on them a little bit.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I think Notre Dame, the way they're playing though, I like them as a playoff football team though. I do.
Whatever.
I think they're battle. I think they're battle tested.
They always include Notre Dame. They include
But
Notre
they
Dame
do.
in
That's what I'm
everything.
saying. I don't like that part, Maceo. The fact that,
Yeah.
but
But we
not
can't be mad at it. We can't be mad at it.
yeah, not to take away from the team. I feel like if they get there, they'll win a game or two. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just how they're built, you know. But like you said, it's like, come on. But Indiana, man, I'm anxious to see Indiana in this because you know how what was the team last year? Like Arizona State, it was like, even though they played well in the playoffs, but it was a good game.
Arizona State was balling. They slapped Texas.
Right. Who was the
Yeah.
team that lost? Who was the team that lost early?
Indiana lost. No, Indiana got slapped. Notre Dame slapped Indiana last year.
Indiana was in the playoffs?
Yeah.
That's right. Indiana got slapped.
Yeah.
I felt that's right. I feel like this year, though, this is a different Indiana team with a different swag.
Well, they got a much better quarterback.
Right.
And they spent the right money in the transfer portal. They got dudes. Like they got NFL dudes. Like to me personally, like I think Ohio State gonna win it all. I don't think nobody can beat Ohio State. I just don't. But I think the only team that probably can compete with Ohio State is Indiana, just because of the way Cignetti coaches. He has a killer mentality. Like they're gonna fight Ohio State tooth and nail, but I just don't think they have the same. Ohio State talent is elite. It just is.
Let me ask you this: they meet in the Big Ten championship. Do they show their cards? Is this gonna be one of them games like?
Oh, they gonna go for it. But if they do see, well,
and I don't think they're gonna show they whole everything. No, they gonna go for it.
No, they gonna go to win it. But if it's one of the situations where you get out of hand fast, let's kind of just because we're hoping to see them again.
Because I think
we can have a wrinkle or two in it.
Right.
So but I just don't think nobody's gonna be. I think Ohio State's gonna repeat.
Right.
And again, everybody, this is why I always tell y'all I love pro football way better than college football, because really truly in college football, it's only 4 to 5 teams that can honestly win it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like you can't even tell me who the best team in the NFC and the AFC.
Right, exactly.
You can't tell me, but who's gonna beat Ohio State?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Who's gonna beat them? And they're peaking. And oh, by the way, Matt Patricia has come in and he confused the heck out of the guy coordinated defenses in the NFL. He laughing at college football. He like, man, listen, I can stop everything. And that's why Ohio State defense is so good.
I told you, when this dude can confuse Hall of Famers, we confuse Peyton Manning.
That's what
Peyton Manning throwing 4 interceptions. Come on, I think you gonna do the game. Come on, and he's getting the best elite players.
Cause Michigan is not beating Ohio State this year, and the only reason they beat them last year is because dumb Ryan Day psyched himself out. He was like, "Look, I'm tired of them saying we're not tough. We're gonna prove we're tough." Now they didn't. Jeremiah Smith had 2 catches in the game. How do you have the best receiver in America? You only got 2 catches. Stop that, cuz stop that. Ohio State gonna face slap Michigan this year.
What you say, Mace? I'm gonna give him one because I know what you're trying to say. You want me to give cuz?
Get on to give it to him. Yeah, Ohio State gonna face slap Michigan in about 3 weeks. I'm talking about open hand.
Yeah, man. I gotta see. We gotta talk after. So we got you. Are you covering it?
What's that?
Georgia Tech.
I'll be out of town.
See, we was talking about that. We're gonna talk after me and Cuz. He was asking me about that.
I'll be out of town. Yeah.
I might.
It's the Friday that if it was, I hate it's not Saturday, because we won't get back. We always go out of town for Thanksgiving, so I won't even be back.
Then you're gonna go, but cause we'll talk because nephew. That's why I was asking about nephew too Sunday. But
yeah,
because that's that weekend when they're in Charlotte.
Yeah.
But we'll talk.
Yeah,
But,
we'll talk. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look, cuz said I'm biased. We know you biased, cuz.
Listen,
I'm mad at you, cuz.
I understand you like them folks that in the blue, maize and blue, and that little wing or whatever they is on their helmet. Man, them folks gonna get slapped. And Sharon Moore, they're gonna be like, thanks, but yeah, we gotta go find us somebody else, man. Man, so Julius saying gonna throw for 400 yards on them people, man.
Yeah, he been balling lately too.
Yeah, man, somebody in Columbus gonna win the Heisman Trophy. Somebody it's gonna be Tate. It's gonna be saying, or I mean, they give it to Jeremiah Smith the next 2 years if they wanted to.
Right.
And we know he's the best player in America. I mean, we know that, but that's neither here nor there.
Right. Well, all right, man. We let's go ahead and move on. It is time for the most infamous, the most famous.
Stop it.
Segment. Let's get it. I'll go first, Mace. Now go ahead, go first because I go first.
Go ahead.
Video of mine. My stop is going to Dan Quinn.
Oh,
I want y'all. It's kind of long-winded, but I want just trust me. Just listen to what he says and everything. It's kind of long-winded, but listen to the question. Shout out to just listen.
Come on, Dan Quinn.
All the media, listen.
I wanted to slightly piggyback off of Lauren's question, just in the matter of with the way that Orlando started to go on a run and how offensively Zach was playing tonight. Was there any thought of kind of turning back to him late in the game?
Well, Zach played 25 minutes and had a really good game. If you look through our rotation, he's going to play 25, he's going to play 30. Felt like V was playing really well. If you look at the stat sheet, everybody's, plus. So different combinations. I think we always try to be careful not to fixate on one player. And in this case, that means Zach had a really good game, particularly finishing transition. Guys were finding him from three, and it felt good to see him kind of get on track again and play with some confidence in those situations because we've seen him do that. But there's going to be times when we have Luke in the game for his ball handling. There's going to be times when we have Mo in the game for his defense, and it's one of those situations where if we sit here and start to critique rotations and minutes, I could go into a little diatribe about why I played everybody, why I did, and why we substituted when we did. We took Kristaps out and played through O because he was playing well. We played a matchup game, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm not defensive about it. I kind of don't understand the question. What are we asking? Should Zach play more? Is that the question?
Yeah, the time game.
Well, okay. So let me break this down. This Joker, they asked him about who is a better quarterback. I meant that quarterback. I'm sorry. They asked him about Zach. I'm sorry. They asked him about Zach playing minutes because Zach was cooking and he took him on and played 25 minutes. Quinn gave a minute and 45-second answer. And at the end was like, well, I don't think everybody else is going to do this and we can't just talk about him. Then he says, I'm not getting defensive. And then he says, so I don't understand your question. You don't understand his question. You answered the question. You gave a minute and 40 seconds, and then you ended at the end talking about, I don't understand your question. Quinn, you definitely get a
stop.
I'm about to give him 4 of them, Maceo.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Maceo, how in the world you answer the question and then you get defensive at the end, then you say, I'm not getting defensive, but I don't understand your question. What are you trying to ask? Like, boy, you answered it. I told him I was like, hey, when he said, I'm like, Quinn, you good? You answered it already. You gave me my answer. You gave a great answer.
I
Like,
don't
how
like
you?
this. I don't like this dude in his press conferences, man. He don't say nothing.
He gets he's so sensitive.
He's very sort of like, dude, you're the coach of an NBA franchise. People are gonna ask you questions because you don't never give us nothing. You say the same thing over and over again.
Over and over. So
Oh, that guy, man.
one more. Let me give it to him. Let me give him one more.
Stop it.
Yeah, bro. That's Quinn. Go ahead, man. What's your style?
I got two, but I'm gonna go with this one because we need to give NBC, and y'all, this gonna hurt. But we need to give NBC and Michael Jordan a stop it because this segment is not what we thought it was gonna be. Like, could y'all at least change clothes? Like, just gonna play the whole interview. Like, why we keep getting 3-minute segments? Like, no, I'm getting nothing out of this. I'm getting nothing out of this.
Stop it.
Like, y'all tell us soon as you sign the deal, we're gonna have Michael. So we all thinking that Mike gonna be in studio or Mike gonna pull up to a game or something, sitting in his den with the same outfit. Like, why can't Reggie Miller, why can't every week, like Reggie Miller one week come talk to him? Charles, but Mike, Jordan wrote these questions, man. Like, man, give NBC the biggest stop it because they robbing the people.
Stop it.
This not good, man. This segment is not good. And nobody loves Michael Jordan more than me.
Stop it.
Nobody loves Michael Jordan more than me.
Nah,
Nobody.
I don't know about that, Mace, but go ahead.
Nobody loves Michael Jordan. Now my closet and my look back there. That'll take. Nobody loves him more than me. Nobody.
You might like the shoes.
And those are shoes those I don't wear.
I have tapes, VCR, VHS tapes, all his games. But go ahead. It don't matter. But I understand what you're saying.
I will go record the room I'm on my house. All of my Jordan stuff still up, from Right On magazines to everything. Like, that thing is a time capsule. But NBC, stop it, NBC. Like, this segment is terrible and it's not delivering. Like, y'all did this interview this summer. Like, I want to know about last week. I want to know what he think about, we not getting it, man. This segment is terrible.
Let's transition to that. So I want to transition to that. So let's talk about the NBA and let's talk about the Jordan situation. Here's my thing with and then we'll get to Trey and Atlanta. Here's my thing with Jordan, the thing with Jordan. Like you said, because how they put it like Jordan's going to give us analysis, and maybe it's coming up later. I don't know, but the game each week we was going to be talking about. All right, so look, we were going to be talking about. So you see what happened with Ja Morant this week with Memphis. What do you feel? But it's not that. So here's my take on this. I don't think this is why I was so curious to see how it was going to work, and I didn't think it was going to work because with Jordan being the greatest player ever, it's hard to criticize what's going on in the NBA because everybody gonna think, you know how it is, man. People think we do it. We haven't even played in the NBA. Oh, y'all hating. Oh, that's what y'all just hating. Y'all don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you got Jordan, the greatest player ever, and what if he say these kids don't know what they're doing, or this? He old, do he hating? You know what I'm saying? Like, they do that to all the other greats, all the KG and who else on here? Tracy and whoever else got something to say. Are they hating?
But this Jordan, man, Jordan gets the ultimate pass out here, man. It's the GOAT talking.
But I think you're right. But I think to him, that's a lot of pressure right there.
So why do the segment?
You're right. I don't. I mean, yes, it's cool to get stories, but like you said, I feel like we wanted. We thought we was going to get more.
They lied, man. They lied to us, man.
Jordan will be here each week. Did he do one this week? I mean, I was at the games. I was coming to games, so I didn't get to see. Did he do one this week for NBC?
I'm not paying attention to it no more because it's weak.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I think I feel like they lied to us, man. NBC owe us. They owe us an apology, bro. Because I thought he was gonna be in studio.
Yeah, man. I thought he was gonna pop up like him and Reggie Miller were gonna be doing the game. He gonna just pop up on Reggie and they gonna be talking crazy.
And then too, and shout out to Mike Tirico, but Mike Tirico's one of the nicest guys in the world. So
Jordan wrote them questions, man. Jordan wrote, hey, these are the questions. I'm gonna give you some shoes now. These are the questions you can ask me, dog. That's all I'm answering.
Yeah, man, they lied. Though. We wanted more. I mean, I still watch it like it's just cool, but they lied to us, Mace.
I'm sick, dog. I'm so sick. Then the segment 3, like I say, go on to show us that whole interview. Go on to show us that whole interview.
Like, one question each week.
Make us feel better. Change. Y'all should do a wardrobe change, so at least we think y'all did it. Like, move. Jordan probably got 20 rooms in that house. Go to a different room, change clothes. Put on the Last Dance clothes, Jordan. Put that blue t-shirt on in them dad jeans.
This joker in the same spot, same cup. Same shoes. And one question is 2 minutes. I mean, it's one question each week, and it's only 2 minutes long. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm with you, dog. I'm definitely with you. That is funny. Moving on to the Hawks. They get a big win. We just saw the interview, but they get a big win without Trey. Mace, do you think, because you know you're going to hear all the chatter, oh, they better with Trey. Like the first question, listen to this. The first question of the post game, some dude asks, hey man, Quinn, what would you have to say with all the, because remember they played great defense last night, right? He said, what would you have to say to all the fans that say that Atlanta played better defense without Trey? He was looking like, dang, dog, you gonna open up with that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But either or, they played good defense, but they did win. But you know we about to hear that chatter. Oh, without Trey, see, they play better with Trey. They play without Trey, they play better without Trey or whatever.
Well, I mean, you actually do have 5 people playing defense now. I ain't gonna hold you. You got 5 people playing defense. What are we really talking about? What are we talking about? Like,
but
is the man lying?
But to the players are saying that people are saying that they're better without Trey Young. That's cap. I don't care what you say.
Oh, yeah, that's super cap. That's super cap. Because Trey a walking double.
Yeah, he is.
Trey is a walking double.
He is. TJ, they're not gonna win until they get some players to help them. Right? Even when they went to the conference finals, they didn't really have a lot of help. So yeah, they're gonna need help when they get players to help him play well. You know what I'm saying? That can play well, that's good, and players not getting hurt every week. So that's I hear you. So what you think about this, May? So he is Robin, not a Batman. It's a loaded statement right there.
Well, I mean, for the situation he's in, he has to be Batman here.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be Batman here. And yeah, he needs he need a bigger piece, probably. But
Hold
we,
on. Go ahead.
you know what I'm saying? For us, he has to be Batman here.
But
he makes us go.
But I'm about to reverse this. TJ just said I need to stop it because I said he didn't have any players. He never had no help, whatever. Look, hey, TJ.
Stop it.
Tell me what players he had to help him win a chip on this team. A 55-year-old Vince Carter? Just help me out. That's all I'm saying. But it's interesting. We'll see what happens with the Hawks. Like I said, I think the ball moves more freely, but it's gonna always be like that. When Magic was on the team, Magic had to have the ball all the time because he's a great assist man. If you got a point guard, you want your point guard handling the rock, directing traffic. If he can do that, that's basketball. If you don't have that, then you want the ball to move freely. So, what do you want here? You know what I'm saying? So I understand, but also Chicago Bulls. What are they? I think they're 6-1 now. Chicago Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
They played each other, and Philadelphia lost. Philadelphia got their second loss in the game, down to the wire with Vucevic in the 3 in the corner. Do you believe in any of these teams?
It's early. I like the direction that these teams going. I do like the direction these teams are going because what we're seeing are we're seeing the way that these teams are constructed, and we're seeing early on like total team effort. You're 5 connected right now. Anything injuries, got to stay healthy. What I like about Chicago is it can be anybody's night. They kind of play a style of basketball where they're gonna get that. We always talk about balanced scoring. It's not gonna be somebody gonna have 30 and then it's gonna be other guys who got 10, 8. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They are playing a collective style of basketball. I really like that. And you know this. When Chicago is good, it's something about having the United Center turn.
Oh yeah.
For the NBA that it makes everything flow. Like you need Chicago to be relevant. You need them white shorts and that white jersey with the Bulls across the front.
Yeah.
You need to see that a lot, and you need them to be good.
Right.
So I like what I'm seeing from Chicago right now. I am.
What do you think about Philly?
That's so Philly young. Philly.
Hold on. Let me go back to this. That's a good question, TJ. Because Giddey right now is your guy. Now, when he comes back, do you bring him off the bench? I might bring Kobe White off the bench.
You kind of have to when he first come back. Yeah. And you kind of see how that looks.
Right.
Then you kind of maybe eventually insert him in the starting lineup, and just you start seeing okay.
I wouldn't insert him though. To me, because Kobe is an instant scorer.
No, I wouldn't either. But because he's been a starter,
you
kind of want to see what it looks like. But to your point, you don't want to we got something good going on right now. So and you say, we know you kind of like a instant offense guy. It don't take you. You get 3 shots up and you won. You ready to go.
You can have that. You can have that at the second team. You the guy. But yeah, I'm with you on that. But go ahead. You was gonna say about Philly. No, I'm sorry.
Oh no, say Philly young. They have like the right pieces right now. They attack the basket. They not just out there wild and shooting threes. And again, Philly right now, Philly is kind of in that. This is how we think the Philadelphia 76ers should look. A team in Philadelphia. a good Philly team.
Yep.
They look like that's Philadelphia. When we think Philly basketball, that's kind of what they look like right now.
Yep. And then when Embiid playing the way he's playing, like they rest him, but he's getting 20 points, whatever. And the fact that they still don't have PG. So
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think they really care if they got PG or not, because all they're gonna do is get hurt down the street with that knee.
But your boy Tyrese Maxey though, man. I think the next star.
Bucket.
Easy.
Bucket.
It don't make, and he getting assists. That dude is ready to be a star. Like I hope they make the playoffs so people be able to see Maxey of what he's doing now, because Maxey's a star, man. Maxey's a star, easy star.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on. We're talking about the Falcons real quick, man. That loss.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's a wrap for them? Wrap for Rock? I mean, I didn't watch the game. I couldn't watch the game that Sunday. Do you blame it all on Rock?
Nah. This team offensively is just no creativity.
Mm-hmm.
They're so predictable in the play call. It's nothing like from week 1 to week 9 as we get ready to head to week 10. They look the same.
Right.
It's like the offense is all or nothing. It's like, okay, we can't get Bijan going. Okay, scrap that. We just gonna throw it all over the yard. They struggle. Like simple plays, they just struggle. And again, to have like basically the best back in the league, then you got a 2-head monster at running back. I mean, Drake London, he had 3 touchdowns, but it's like you struggle to get him. I mean, you just throw him jump balls, but like they don't attack the middle of the field. Where's the reverse? They don't even throw screen. Like, where's the screens?
I've been saying it for the longest.
Where are the screens? Like, so you just gonna line up in the pistol the entire? I mean, no creativity.
Yeah, none. But somebody made a good point today. Told me they can't fire Zach because who gonna call plays?
Nah, I mean they can't fire Zach.
They can't fire.
But as the head coach, Rod head coach, he can like go in there because I mean the wins and losses count against Raw.
Yeah,
he had to kind of go in there and say, Zach, I need to see some screens. I need to see some shallow crosses. I need to see the middle of the field. We got to find a way to get Kyle Pitts to football. Like, why can't you get him in a mismatch somewhere?
I just
feel
like
it's crazy.
I just feel like, again, I know I go back to this, but and now at this point, I don't care how you do it. But what you saying when y'all first got there was that, oh yeah, we're gonna treat Bijan like Christian McCaffrey. We're gonna make sure he gets the ball like Christian McCaffrey. Lies. You know what? This is what I should have called the show today. Lies. Cap. However y'all want to say it, like the young people say, cap. I should have been named the show like the young people say, cap. Because where did you see them get picked? Did you see McCaffrey last Sunday? How many times he got the ball?
Bro, how many ways he got the ball, Ralph?
Exactly.
How many ways he got the ball?
How many ways he getting the ball and they don't do this?
And it make you wonder, Ralph, and you're up there, so it's like it make you wonder, what is this dude doing in his office every week? What is he watching to say, oh yeah, man, I'm just sticking with the game plan I did last week? There are no wrinkles in this offense.
None.
Whatsoever. You're gonna try to throw the ball deep to Moon. It's like the only way you throw the ball to Moon, you got to be deep. Only way you throw the ball to Drake London got to be one of them lazy outs. So, like I say, inside the 10, you run that slot fade, or you just throw him a jump ball. Where is the creativity in this offense?
I'll say, let me say this. I know we kind of switching gears, but if y'all didn't watch that Bear, I want you to go back and watch it. I know you be watching it all 22s. If y'all didn't watch that Bears game, when I say Ben Johnson was in his bag as far as play calling,
Yeah.
oh my God, them play calls he was calling. And you know how you got some people that had trick plays, but then you got some plays, same with Detroit. They're not trick plays, they're just great play calling. Like, it was like every play was a trick play is like, are we gonna trick him? And he might be open. No, these plays, same way with Detroit, these plays are plays to make sure the guy's open. It's going to be an open play. It's going to be you're going to get at least 15 yards. He was in his bag, and it's like if the Falcons could do something like this with the players that they have, man, I don't know.
Now, just imagine if you got Bijan in the pistol, but you motion him out the trips. How the entire defense is gonna shift, and now you go backside with some, or you start him a trip, you motion him, you fake a toss, get everybody flowing one way, and then you bring Penix out the back door on the boot. Somebody gonna be wide open. Like, bro, where are those plays? And now you got Bijan on the move. Now the defense. Now you hit him with a screen here. Now you get him on a stretch run here. Oh, how about putting him and Algier in the backfield together? How about that? And not on just 31 where you're gonna run Algier on the dive.
Right. No, you're right.
Oh, this offense should be so freaky.
Freaky, but
so freaky.
So let's get to the NFL trade. The trade deadline was ridiculous.
It was. I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
What? First, I want to ask you before we ask, what did you love about it the most? Do you think Indy gave up too much for Sauce?
Oh yeah.
Like, what was it? Yeah. What were they thinking, Mace? Like, what were they thinking?
Yeah. So you know what I think they were thinking, Ralph? I think Chris Ballard kind of understood that I'm probably gonna get fired at the end of the season. Not knowing that Daniel Jones was gonna become what he became. They're sitting in a real good situation right now. So he probably looking around the NFL and like, man, let's go for it. Because again, I have kind of played myself into maybe give me an extension or at least gonna give me another season so I can build off this thing.
Right.
You definitely gave up too much for a corner who holds all the time now. The referee's starting to like not let him hold and do all the stuff he was doing when he became all pro. But you also picked up his contract. Like his new money don't kick in the next year. You know, he's still on he signed his extension. He got his signing bonus, but the bulk of his money is the next 3 years. Like they owe him like next year, he gonna make like 25. He going from 13 million. He gonna make like 26 million next year.
They said it was a rumor. I mean, I heard somebody was. I don't know if it was one of the church mothers at church or something, but they were saying that Aaron Glenn, he was doing the dance when they traded him. He was doing that dance he did when they scored that touchdown. When they made that trade, he said he was doing that dance because they let go all that money. You get 2 first-round picks, but I thought Indy gave up too much. I'm wondering if the lady, Ursay, the late daughter. Yeah. I wonder if she had her headset on.
Miss F them picks. She's like F them picks.
I wonder if she had a headset on. You know how she be having a headset on during the games. Listen, I wonder if she was. I wonder if she was listening to when they did that. Because what? Nah, I don't get
Listen,
that.
She had to prove it.
Yeah, I guess so. What? Okay, so what did you like? What did you like the most about the trade deadline?
So the thing I like that I just like the teams were active.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, the trade deadline that kind of came and went, it was kind of boring. You know, you had teams either making cap space You had teams that were kind of looking down the line. I think what the Cowboys did, I think the Cowboys understand, listen, we suck. But let's kind of start trying to put the pieces in place for next year. And I think they were able to kind of free up some money because I do think they want to bring George Pickens back. I think they want to, it's just some things they did like, all right, we're kind of going to write off the season. Whatever. But Jerry being, because he kind of called a shot, he was like, oh yeah, I got to trade in my pocket, you know. But what GM do that? Well, I mean, Jerry do that because
right.
I mean, he the owner and the GM. Like, you would never hear no other GM say that. The most impressed I was, and I'm always impressed in every team, needs to just look at this model, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Dude, how in the world
they're never satisfied. Howie Roseman is never satisfied.
But does he have something on the rest of these owners or whatever? Because how in the world is he getting these players? He always get these players in these trades. You like,
because he's smart, Ralph. He's smarter than everybody. See, he has the luxury of having an owner in Lurie who totally trusts him. Like, once they blew Chip Kelly up out of there, and Howard was like, dog, let me do it. And see, the thing that I like about Howie is he's not one of these guys like a lot of, you know how you see a lot of GMs, they're close to they're too close to the team.
Yeah.
He kind of sits back. You'll never see him on the field at practice. He's disconnected enough to where he don't have blinders on. Like, you know, a lot of times you ask a coach about a player. The coach has built such a relationship with that player that he just got rose-colored glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
How he sees the big picture, he like, hey, look, that guy just not working for us. We bought him in kind of like Mechie. Bring Mechie in, make him work. Nah, it can't work. Your asset, get him out of here. Because this is a team, he's making trades like they didn't even win the Super Bowl last year, Ralph.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how
he's never satisfied.
We keep getting these great play. Like, these players are good. Like, they're young. It's not like they're getting, you know, all right, he's not that good, but we made him work. No, Phillips from Miami. How is Philly getting him? Dude, Philly defense is stacked.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand. I'm gonna tell you what I like the most. We're going back to what I kind of talked about a little bit. The Jets. The Jets set themselves up, and to me, you know, sometimes, and it reminded me of what the Bears did with Pace. Sometimes not sometimes you don't hear about we're starting over, or all right, man, we're gonna rebuild. You never hear that in the NFL. You don't hear that word rebuild a lot. But what the Jets did, and now all of these draft picks that they have, they got 4 extra draft picks. Like, I think they got something else, or has something else already in the oven waiting. But then you get these 3 draft picks, dude. So they got 2 draft picks next year, and then they're gonna have 2 more 27 plus their draft pick.
Hell no.
Now, if y'all mess on this, I don't know what's going on. But still, and you still have enough guys that are talented to play. I believe if the guy, if I can't think of his name, but Brees's backup, if he didn't get injured, I wonder if they would have traded Brees.
Oh, they were having a fire sale.
Yeah, I think they would have traded Brees.
They were they were selling off assets like, dude, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Which tells me that they believe in AG. They're gonna give AG a chance to build it. Cause you hear some of these crazy people. Oh man, fire him after one season. No, why?
Yeah.
Why? Let him like everybody talking. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him bring in his pieces. Let him build this thing. Maybe he learned something in Detroit.
Right.
And that's what he's trying to tell the people. Look, this is how we did it in Detroit. We stripped it down and we got these type pieces. I need these type players, and this is how we gonna build it. And we can be Detroit in 3-4 years.
Look at this. Like you said, when Campbell got there, they didn't win what 2 or 3 games, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The next year, they did all right.
They won like 6.
Yeah, that third year, and that's when Ben Johnson took over.
Turned the Jets on.
And remember, and it clicked like week 10. Remember, they just missed the playoffs. Then after that, they just like the model
it's a process, and to that point, people will like you don't hear people laugh about Dan Campbell press conference no more.
Nope.
You don't hear nobody bring it up no more because that man has proven that he know what the hell he doing. And they're right back in the mix. Remember after week 1, everybody like, oh my God, woe is me. Yeah, they right back to it. They got the trap back jumping. And again, I was laughing at somebody earlier today, and I gave you some credit on this right here. I'll talk about how like I said, man, my boy called it week 1. He like, man, Green Bay, fools go. Fools go. Green Bay out here tripping. Man. Green Bay out here tripping.
With Green Bay, I think they good. They pretty good. I just don't see no Super Bowl team. Like I don't know what everybody. They man, no number 1 receiver. What team did? I mean, what Dan, especially with Kraft being out, that's a wrap now. You know, with Kraft not being there, and he out for the season. I think he's out for the season. It's a wrap, man. Like. But even if like they don't have a number 1 guy that's like a number 1 that a go-to,
yeah.
How you gonna be in the Super Bowl? No. So, but yeah, it's like you said, Detroit, you know, and I think you're starting to see teams. I think you're starting to see Chicago try to follow the same suit. You know, you like you said, Jets. Remember how Chicago emptied everybody out? They got everybody. But they cap space like over 100 and some mil, and they knew what they was doing. But all right, man, let's get to these picks, man. I don't know, Doc not here, but we can go back and forth. I want your opinion on New England and Tampa Bay. Who you got winning that game?
Let me go to my picks because I think I felt some kind of way. But let me go to my picks.
That's right. Because you picked New England.
I did. Oh, yeah, I did pick New England. Let me tell you why I picked New England.
Okay.
Because Tampa Bay hurt. The Bucks are beat up, big dog. They are kind of beat down, and I just think we're seeing Drake May is getting better and better every week. This. You know, last week was kind of, I think the first week Deeds kind of felt like his old self. He made them cuts. He hadn't been making them kind of cuts. His touchdown he scored. But the weaponry is nice. And they play a style of defense, especially with like Mike Evans out and Jig, I said Jig, but Ibuka, he kind of beat up a little bit. I like the way this New England team is trending. I think Josh McDaniel is doing a heck of a job. Like he understands that I'm not a head coach. I am just a damn offensive coordinator. And I'm great at this right here. He's staying in his lane. So yeah, I got New England in this game, big dog. I got New England.
Okay. So with Tampa Bay, with the next game we got, I'll take this game, LA Rams, San Fran. I'm not gonna lie. Well, you know what? We both agree on LA Rams.
Yeah.
Right. San Fran is a tough out, but I just right now LA is just playing lights out. Let me ask you this: is any quarterback playing better than Stafford right now?
No, my quarterback the MVP, dog. My quarterback is the MVP. I don't know if I get my hands on this jersey. Nah, I can't get my hands on this jersey. Thought I had his jersey over here. I must have wore it.
But yeah, he
I must
he
have wore my Stafford jersey, y'all. So it
he
might
playing.
be in the cleaners.
Yeah, he playing, but he playing. That dude.
No, he MVP right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no,
Weapon.
my bad. My bad. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback, baby.
Hey, you gotta tell nephew I still need that jersey, man. I still need his
Yeah,
jersey.
well, we already worked on it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Ow!
Okay. So yeah, but we got the Rams. I think they're playing excellent defense. All of that. Yeah. Pittsburgh, LA. So I'm gonna go. I'll take this one. The reason why I'm going Pitt. Both of these teams be sometime. I ain't gonna lie.
Big time.
Maybe sometime big time. You know, but I think after a big win like that, I think this boosted Pittsburgh's confidence and the camaraderie. I believe is going to be better. So I just feel like with this team and let's be real, Chargers defense is not playing on. They're not really playing that well.
They not. They definitely not. My God, they're not.
Rodgers gonna pick you apart, and I mean, yeah, I just picked the team that I felt like is going to do well because they came off a big win. Because, like I said, both of them sometimes. So
yeah, and that's why I took the Chargers because I was like, Pitt can't play two good games in a row. They can't stand success. They can't stand say everybody patting them on the back. Last week they wanted to fire Tomlin. Tomlin gave you this big win, and now he got everybody fooled. Next week, Pittsburgh radio be we see we out of 5. 5 that.
Right.
Pittsburgh can't handle prosperity like that 2 weeks in a row, dog. They can't. I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that they can't handle success like that 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, so
they can't do it.
I don't know. That's why I was kind of like, Philly, Green Bay. Who you got, man?
Man, we both took Philly.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you take Philly? Why wouldn't you take Philly? I mean, talk to me. Why wouldn't you take Philly? Please tell me why you wouldn't take Philly.
Only reason why I was going to take Philly, shout out to Doc. Doc can make it, but shout out to Doc is the Doc picked Philly too. I wanted to take, but I ain't picking no Green Bay. I definitely
No.
Yeah,
and to your point, you just said it. They have no number one receiver.
You got no number one receiver.
No number one receiver. Like, why did you draft Matthew Golden? You can't get him the ball.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I don't continue to say I don't believe in Green Bay being a Super Bowl contender. Yeah. Are they good? Like, I love Jordan Love. Jordan Love is that dude.
Your man's gonna get called in the principal's office real soon. Who? Matt LaFleur. They're gonna have to sit down. They're gonna need to come. They're gonna need to come to Jesus moment with him.
Because you can't be the coach of Green Bay Packers and just not win. It don't work out like that. You can't. All right, man. Let's real quickly, man. First of all, World Series. Do you believe? I say it's the greatest in my lifetime, Mace.
Nah, it's not.
What World Series do you think is better than this?
There's a couple of World Series better than this one. When I really sit back and thought about it, it's a couple of World Series better than this. This one provided us great drama. We had those couple of extra in the game, and I listened to a Dave Roberts interview today, and it was 2 different World Series that Dave Roberts said was better than this one, only because. So Dave and I kind of agree with Dave Roberts once I kind of relax.
Okay.
Because they were the favorites, it was like we should have won it in 5 or 6. we made a couple of mistakes that allowed them to kind of, and then like the thing busted wide open. He talked about when that the first time that when his Red Sox team, we was on the Red Sox team, when they finally ended the drought.
Yeah.
And he talked about how much more drama it was for that team. Then he talked about the year that San Fran with was it Bruce Bochy?
Mm-hmm.
When Bochy, we was like that team, nobody expected that team to win the World Series the way they won it.
Right. And I get that, but to me, that doesn't determine if the series is great. That determines the fact that the surprising, the shock factor.
Yeah.
So I get that if you're talking about the shock factor, because you're right. But as far as just a great worst,
no, it was a very good, but I don't think it was the greatest World Series.
I'm talking about the greatest in my lifetime. Because think about it, it was so many. Yes, the drama was there. It won, but then it wasn't just because the drama was there, Mace, that it was a drama. No, it was good play in the drama. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Plays. It was great pitching. It was the relay. That relay was sick. You know, and it was happening in moments where you needed to happen so you could win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
no doubt about it.
Then you had great performances. You look at what Guerrero did. Great performance. Look at Ohtani. Then you look at I can't say his name, my guy.
Oh, the MVP.
Yeah, the MVP. We do call him MVP.
Yeah.
But it was great performances.
Oh, no doubt about it. But like I say, I'm just always gonna err on like the Dodgers should win it the next 4 years.
No, you're right. And then
they should win it the next 4 years.
You have Will. What's his last name? Will. The guy that won 3. He's won. He's been in the last.
Oh yeah. I can't think his name. Yeah, he done been out the last 4,
3 or 4, something like that.
3 or 4. Yeah, I think the last 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you gonna win. But I've just never been that type where you know how people say, "Oh man, that was a great game," because when somebody like in basketball, football, like the score would be like in football, let's say they were down 21 points, like the Buffalo game when Buffalo lost when they beat Houston in the playoffs that year in '92. Oh, that was a great game. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a great game. It was horrible defense. Buffalo should have won. It's just that you had two teams at different times. Each team played horrible and one played great at different times. First half, Houston played outstanding. Buffalo was trash. Second half, Houston was trash. Buffalo, that's not a great game. A great game is back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Great plays in between. You're struggling. Even the plays are not the big wild plays, but it was plays that mattered. Like, that's a great game. To me, that happened in this series. What Dave Roberts is talking about is the shock value of, this team won, they should have won. That doesn't institute a great game or a great series.
But I just think when he's saying that, he's like, y'all, we should have
because he was in it.
I'm saying like, we should have won it. Like, no, because he said it. He kind of said without saying like, I mean, no, listen, I got the best team money could buy. Like, that's why early on I was always on the damn hot seat. Because hell, they like, who else you want us to who else you want us to go get?
Right.
We give you everything you want, man. You're doing everything but selling peanuts, man. We giving you everything, man. You want what kind of Dodger dogs you want? Like, you want us to change the Dodger dogs? And that's what he kind of talking about today. Like, I mean, y'all, I should have won it. Like, I would be under more scrutiny today if I didn't win it.
Right.
And that's a pressure that really and truly that he has to live up to the next couple of years. Because, I mean, this year 1 of Shohei's contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, like, dog, y'all should run off the next 3 or 4.
Yeah, they should easily. And like I said, we talked about the first extra inning game, but it just seemed like I've never seen a playoff series, World Series, anything where each time it was an extra inning, it was extra innings. They were like, each inning was great. Each half of the inning was great. Like it was that end when they hit the home run, then they had to hit the home run to tie, but then dude caught the catch where he almost went over the dude, but it was like where I thought Toronto was about to win the game, and it was sick, dog. It was man, that was a great World Series.
Like I say, I enjoy. I mean, the ratings, 27 million people.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it, and not counting the 10 million in Toronto.
Right.
Those numbers don't count until the Nielsen numbers. But I mean, but again, you got the damn media market of the world, LA in it. I mean,
do you think? But okay, do you think though that was one of those series that can help baseball, but maybe bring baseball not all the way back, but because you had so many eyes looking at it?
No, because people don't care. And that's what I hate about. Like, we're talking about it because we just sports junkies.
Right.
Casual people, they need to talk about it. Like, they don't even care about the World Series. Like, it's over. Like, dude, I cussed out somebody today because they on a Dodger jersey. Because I can't stand the Dodgers. They've been the Braves long time hated rivals. So I hate them.
Right.
But dude probably went in a store and probably nobody cared.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if he had a Cowboy jersey on, mofo would have been stopping every 5 minutes telling me who Dak sucked. Why you got that on? So, and it's hard to tell our nephews, our youngins, that baseball used to be the best sport in the world. Like, they would not believe it. I told my little cousin that one day. He was like, "How?" I was like, "Once upon a time, baseball ruled the world."
Love. I mean, NFL always gonna be my favorite sport, but I used to love baseball, dog. Like you said, that was baseball was just it, man. It's not like a summer evening. You at home, especially when you was younger. You playing outside, but then it's 6:30, 7 o'clock, whatever time your team play. Oh, they play. Like even before I moved to Chicago, because we was by St. Louis, and my father had me on them. So just remember, I know cuz they know here, but 10 or 11, I gotta watch Cardinals play at 7:30. All right, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Hey, Cardinals about to play. Go in there and watch. We watched baseball, man. It was just, and then we always wanted to play it. Everybody had a glove back then. And nobody had gloves now. Everybody had a glove back then, dog.
Yeah, well, shit, there were two of them damn gloves. So you see how much a glove costs now?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Like you say, everybody had a glove.
Everybody had a glove.
Everybody had a glove. Like when we went outside to play one hop or just play baseball in the street, everybody had their glove.
Yep. Everybody.
And if somebody didn't have a glove, probably because they were left-handed, and nobody had no left-hand glove. Like, bro, you better put that right-hand glove on your left hand and try to catch. It's gonna be deformed a little bit, but you can figure it out. Yeah. Like I say, one of my biggest regrets is that I didn't stick with baseball. Like, I should have just played baseball.
That was one of my
knowing what I know now.
Should have stick with it. Right.
I wouldn't have gave I would have been like, bye football.
I wish I would have tried out to play. Like I said, I could switch hit.
Yeah.
That was God. I can't do that. Like,
that's a godsend.
And I thought I was gonna be in the league. I thought I was gonna be in the NFL. But anyway, Walt Weiss. Quickly, what do you think he can?
Hated it. Y'all see, soon the news broke, I posted. I just started with crying emojis. Like, why does somebody have to be a Bobby Cox disciple for them to get this job? Like, aren't y'all tired of that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking they waiting for somebody on one of these World Series rosters to bring in. Like, how about some fresh ideas? We had Bobby, the Snit, the Gonzalez. I'm sick of it.
Why baseball ain't the only sport that don't do that? Basketball do it, NFL does it, college does it, but Major League, you don't get one of the other coaches from the team who just won. He's an up and coming coach. Let's bring it. You don't do that. You get old players. Like, I never understood that.
It's almost like if you didn't coach under Bobby Cox, you cannot get the job. Excuse me. Yeah. It drives me crazy. I knew they were gonna get a job to somebody like this, but you just, as a fan of the team, and you just been sick and tired. Like I said, when I was in like second, third grade, especially when the Braves was super sorry, my granddad would come get us from school. We would go straight. We would do our homework at Fulton County Stadium because you could get in the games free because the Braves were so sorry.
That's crazy.
The Braves were so sorry that they would no, because they were making money on the concession. You could just parking spot, walking out third, fourth, fifth inning, just walking the stadium. We walking the stadium with our book bag, with our backpack on. We be sitting, you could sit anywhere. We sat behind the plate every day so my granddaddy could boo Bruce Benedict. And we just be sitting there doing our homework.
Oh man, good old days, bro.
Yeah, man. So like as a lifelong Brave fan, I mean, it break your heart because Bobby Cox should have won like 7 World Series.
Told you, it don't have the same effect at Truist Field, but man, when you would go to God, what was Turner Field?
Turner Field, yeah.
You would see that just championship in the
Out on the 14 banners. Man, I hated that. I was like, I was like, man, take them out of left field, man. That's trash. Oh, I see that.
But it was like if you never been and to see it, you just be like, hey, like the dominance they had, and then you think about only one World Series champion.
Bruh, I mean, gave one to the Yankees, gave one to the Blue Jays, gave one to Minnesota. Man, come on, like, what are we doing? Gave 2 to the Yankees.
Yeah, gave 2 to the Yankees. Yeah. All right, we're gonna change this. I don't want you to be upset. Question of the night. You know how we do. Name a big play in sports that doesn't get enough attention, or it doesn't get the attention that it should get.
So easy for me. So when I saw this question, I laughed because I was just talking about this the other day to somebody, and people act like they don't even remember this happening. Reggie Miller scoring all those points in 8 seconds.
Yeah, that don't get enough.
They don't get enough love.
I mean, they talk about it, but
they don't even talk about it.
That was huge.
Like Reggie. So we used to call him Treggy. We play NBA live NBA jams. You get Reggie in that corner. I used to always, as soon as I catch it, Treggy. He was never missing that 3 for what he did in those 8 seconds. Let's go 8 points, 8 seconds.
Something like that.
Something like that. Whatever it was. Now Reggie was a one-man wrecking crew. I mean, Reggie was a cold-blooded assassin, but he played in the era where, you know, everybody like, if you didn't win no chip, people act like you didn't hoop. If you didn't win no chip. What he did in the garden, he did that in the garden. He didn't do that in Market Square Arena. He did that in the garden, in the Mecca.
And the young folks might not understand what that means to do that in the garden. In the garden,
dog, where everybody there.
That's like Wimbledon, and you on center stage, like you
on center court.
Center court, yeah.
And you don't hit Pete Sampras with about 5 aces.
Right.
What? Dude, that was so phenomenal what Reggie Miller did right there in just those 8 seconds right there. That was so legendary, but it doesn't get talked about enough, and I hate that.
Yeah.
And I hate that because Reggie was a dog. Like Reggie Miller, one of my favorite players.
Yeah. Even though I hated him when he played, because I'm a Bulls.
Yeah.
But after the fact, I love to watch. I love to go back and watch Reggie games, man. I watch him. Like I say one thing, like Isaiah said, he used to make. Reggie was a king of making a big shot, either a shot to make you go up, or a shot to where you was up by 1 and they making a run and they hit a big shot to push the lead, a little further. But it'd be a big shot late in the game, like so. He was a king of that. So my play happened in the Garden too. The play where, and I know he went up weak. I don't care. Game 5, 2-2 in the Garden. Charles Smith get the ball. They down by 1. And Pippen and Jordan, and they didn't follow. Everybody say he got fired. You watch it. They didn't follow. It was all ball each time. Jordan swiping at the ball. Pippen blocked it. Pippen blocked. Dog, that was that's probably the greatest defensive stance I've ever seen in my life, dog.
Charles Smith. All you need was one pump fake. All he needed was one pump fake. He would have got hammered.
Right.
He just kept going straight back up. One pump fake. Scottie Pippen would have been all over your back.
Oh, you ain't lying, though. I ain't ever think about that.
As soon as he kept getting it, he was going straight back up. Like, no, that's what the pump fake for. They teach you that.
As soon as he got the ball, Jordan swiped it.
Yeah.
Right.
Got it back. Went straight up. Block. Got it back. Block.
Bro, but during that time, like at the end of the game, you down by 1. And it wasn't the fact that, like, because if he missed the shot, that was my thing. It wasn't like he hit the ram and he missed it. No, he never got a chance to get into the ram because
he kept getting blocked. Yeah.
It got swiped at.
Yeah.
But to me, that was like, and then it happened by your best players, Jordan and Pippen. But that was one of the best. That's probably to me, that's the best defensive stance I've ever seen in my life. And at that crucial moment in the Eastern Conference Finals, a pivotal game, Game 5 was 2-2. And that was, that play doesn't get talked about enough at all, Maceo. Enough at all. Like, I don't understand. Another play I had is and we witnessed, we talked to the guy about this. Sat with us and talked to us about this. Because they always talk about the James Harrison touchdown, which was phenomenal. They need to talk about that. That should get a lot of the attention it gets. But that catch by Santonio Holmes in the Super Bowl, the throw and the catch, that doesn't get enough attention. That's one of the greatest all-time plays in Super Bowl history.
Sick.
That was sick.
Sick.
The toe tap, everything was extended. The throw, for Roethlisberger to throw it right there because he had to throw it there.
Yeah. What was so dope about that conversation, and what really got him going? He was already juiced up. Santonio is a wild boy.
Yeah.
We just got the technical receiver talk about just how you got to make your body go dead. He just like, because see, people don't understand that right now. I'm like,
he heard that.
That's such an art. Like, it's so many elite, who we consider elite receiver cannot do that. Like, everybody can't do that.
Right.
That's why guys can't, they can't get 2 feet in bounds in that corner right there. Like, I don't think people understand how hard it is for, and Santonio not the tallest person in the world.
No.
But for him to get every inch out of his body and still be able to have his feet down and snag that football.
Yep. Yeah, dog. That was, like I said, that I don't think that play that's one of the greatest plays. To me, I mean, I know I'm talking because I can't see all the plays, but to me, that's top 10 easily.
No.
Win the game?
If he 5'11", to win the Super Bowl.
Fourth down to win the Super Bowl.
To win the Super Bowl.
Fourth down. To put
that ball well, only because just missed it. The corner just missed it.
The other end just missed it.
If he 5'11", he used all 5'11" of himself to make that catch.
He got excited about that when he brought that up. We was like, "Yo, he just missed it."
That's one of the dope. That's a dope interview.
Yeah, that was dope.
A play that broke my heart, and when they still show it now, I just get sick to my stomach. Villanova, Chris Jenkins, get that pass. He trailing, just throw the ball behind him. He just knocked down that three to win that championship.
Yeah.
Like, he was so unconscious to take that shot. And I'm talking about bottom, buried it. Jay Wright didn't even know what to do.
Right.
He kind of ran around in a circle for like, wait a minute. We want to natty. Oh my God. No.
Right.
That Carolina team was so loaded. Had no business even being up one. Like, they should have ran Villanova out the building. Because if you just go back and look at the names on that team, no reason they should have lost to Villanova. But for Chris Jenkins to just be coming up the floor, lollygagging, they just kick it behind him. He just no time on the clock.
Just, yeah, that
play don't get talked about enough. And even when we go do one shine, that moment, all that stuff, that shot should be shown all the time.
All the time, yeah. That's yeah.
And that was Villanova's first one.
It was
For him to finally get it. Jay Wright had kind of been, that Villanova, they good enough. They gonna get that. They gonna get to the Final Four. They can't kick the door in. For Chris, he probably got to pay for no food in Philadelphia, nowhere. He good at Villanova.
Good.
And to beat Carolina?
Game winner. I remember that. That was like,
dude, that shot had me so sick. I think I called out work 2 days. Cause the day of the game, and I even threw this UNC pullover. I threw it away. I had the old school Jordan pullover, the UNC pullover with the blocks. The UNC and the blocks. White with the Carolina blue blocks, blue trim with the Jordan logo on the back. Then on the back of it had the big foot with the Tar Heel. He hit that shot that morning because my trash man come on Tuesday. I threw it away. Threw it away. Probably spent $140 for it, mentioning this. Put it in the bag, threw it away. Sick.
Oh man.
That shot broke my heart. Killed me. Yeah. I had been talking so much trash all week about how Carolina team of destiny.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. You probably ain't gonna like this either. But I don't know. You probably tired of them. A play that doesn't get enough attention for the play versus the outcome. That Dez Bryant catch against was it Green Bay? Against Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Bruh, that catch was so phenomenal, and that effort. That's what you call a wide receiver. That's what you call a number one making that play. That's what you call give me the ball type play. What was it? 4th and 1?
Yeah, dog.
Bruh,
yeah.
That play was sick.
And it was a catch, everybody.
It was a catch. It was catch.
The man made football move and everything. They made 2 football moves.
Like he made like 5 of them. Caught it, took 2 steps, lunged. Look, when he lunged, he kind of moved the ball this way. He made I'm like,
dude,
that play was so thick. I mean,
that was the Cowboys Super Bowl team right there.
Yeah.
That was the Super Bowl team right there. DeMarco Murray had down there ran for 2,000. That offense was unstoppable.
Yeah. They cheated. That's because they like Green Bay crowd, man.
Dez out there with the chapped lips, lip like he been eating powdered donuts. He took it here. He like, man, now come on, y'all can't do your boy like that.
What was the worst calling? You being a Cowboys fan, what was the worst are stunned the most? That play or the play when Rodgers threw that sick play? That don't get enough attention either. That sick play when he was went out towards out of
Yeah, he
bounds.
made it throw some. Dog, none of those plays make me cry more than Joe Montana hitting Dwight Clark in the back of the end zone. Because he was throwing the dog. I don't care what nobody say. He was throwing the ball away. He was throwing the ball away. That game made me cry.
What's the name come out of nowhere? Just
Dog.
you remember they see the play always show all the time. But go ahead, you cry. Well,
I didn't cry for 2 days. I hate it. Dog. I actually saw Dwight Clark somewhere. It went on like a 2-minute rant. Yeah. Went about 2-minute rant. He laughed, he shook my hand and everything, but hate Dwight, dog. I hated Dwight Clark. I show respect when he passed. Hated Dwight Clark. Hated it. Everson, I was so mad at Everson Wald. Then they had nerve. We used to get Sports Illustrated in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. I threw the Sports Illustrated away. Threw it away. I got in trouble for that. My dad like, what's Sports Illustrated? I threw it in the trash, Dad. Threw it in the trash. You did what? Threw it in the trash, man. You're going to take your allowance money. We're going to go to A&P grocery store, and you're going to buy me another one. Sports Illustrated about $1.85 back in the day.
$1.85, right. But that hurt back then, though.
Oh, to have to see that Everson Wald looking up. He was not throwing. I don't care what no 49ers. Man, that play. No, it wasn't. He double punked. He was throwing the ball away, man. He tried to get it over too tall, Jones, and this man running the back of the end zone.
They used to remember. They used to show that play. Like that was always the play they would show.
They still show it.
But it was. I mean, no, I'm talking about. Remember, like it'd be commercials, or if they talking NFL and they talk about like hey, make sure you come in and always be that. I remember always watching that, like, because I was young, so when I would see it, I'm like, man, I just wish. Man, that was crazy. Like the way he came out. Now, when you watch it, the different angles, it's like the Dwight Clark jump, like he had a 48-inch vertical. But then when you see it the right angle,
his jersey all up over Everson Wald, like his jersey up Everson Wald down here. Everson Wald like his waist. He went way up to get the ball. I know he was throwing the ball away, man. He's throwing the ball away, man.
He was stretched. That was crazy. I would never forget that. Yeah, that was like. I remember that.
They made me cry for 2 days. I ain't go to that Monday. I ain't go to school. I couldn't get my life together. Yeah, my mama told my mama like something's wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Like I'm gonna let you slide today. You going to school tomorrow? I'm so distraught.
Like I still can't imagine that I'm gonna go. And that's next thing we may need to talk about. But I still can't imagine. Sorry, Falcon fans, but I couldn't imagine going to school as a kid. And that after they lost that 28-3, I couldn't imagine going to school. Yeah, I would have stayed home. And you got to whoop me. Look, I'm already crying, so might as well. Like, look, the pain you about to give me ain't about to be worse than what the like, I couldn't imagine being a fan of a team and they do. I don't know if you saw my post. I almost broke this TV Sunday during the Bears Cleveland game. Cincinnati Bengals game.
Hey, Cincinnati fans, they were, why are y'all mad? Y'all spent all the money on offense. You don't have no defense.
That's why I put I'm tired. I'm glad he didn't. I'm tired of players not wrapping up, man.
They don't tackle they don't tackle everything they do, they touch. Dude, what y'all think they're gonna do in the game?
He try to hit Loveland with your wrap him up,
bro.
You can't hit him and wrap.
Dog, that donut they be tackling every day. That donut ain't got no hips. That donut don't shake. That donut just rolling. You just ripping your shoulder. No, man. The buddy who running, he ain't gonna do that. He gonna cut back. He gonna spin. He gonna stop and start. That donut just rolling.
Yeah, or you just gonna bounce back. That's it.
I used to always tell my guys, run through contact. Now people not wrapping up.
They not, man.
They're gonna hit you with a shoulder. If you can withstand that shoulder, keep your balance. Now you're gonna keep running. Now you're gonna run all day.
He's just gonna your leverage is gonna just push you and you're gonna just keep running. That's it. Just keep your feet moving. As long as you keep your feet moving, well, you look at all the greats, you look at Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott making them hits.
You're wrapping up.
Wrapping up.
Yeah. He was lowering that boom. Lester Hayes
But
was wrapping you up.
Yeah, it's just
they were hugging you. And they were getting you up through there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just I don't know, man.
Yeah, I done made myself sad all over again.
Yeah, man, my bad, man. My bad. But yeah, man, it was good. Like I said, that was good stuff. Just bringing back this just bringing out the play. But at San Antonio, that was a dope interview.
Yeah, that's Antonio, man. Antonio Wild Boy, man.
That was a dope interview right there. That was a real. You could tell if it was one person that we saw, probably almost anything I've ever done it, as far as interviewing, but to see him get excited like he did, to be like, okay, these dudes know what they're talking about.
Yeah. And I think that was just the dopest part of the entire week and how we end up just. I mean, we just start rolling them out because I think everybody understood that. Oh man, yeah, that table over there, they getting it in, and no two interviews are the same.
No, right.
That
we only asked once, I believe, about the Super Bowl. That was it, and we didn't ask who was going to win. We just asked about.
Yeah.
We asked Otis Anderson about the running back play. That was it.
Yeah.
But everybody was just like the only other person I believe that got excited more than him was Dak Prescott. When I saw Dak last year, and I said, Dak, I just got to say, man, I knew you was going to be a beast by the most simplest throw you could ever make. When you threw that play action screen pass in preseason, the first ever pass you ever threw getting the NFL against the Chargers. And he looked at his girl, you hear that, man? You hear what he said? You hear what he said? Like, I don't know if they talked about that before or something. Oh my God, bro, that me appreciate that, man, whatever. Look, Mace, I'm like, hey, man, let's take a pic. This joker, usually when you ask a celebrity, football player, athlete, celebrity, let's take a pic. He be like, come on, man, let's go. Either you holding or you be like, hey, ask somebody, can you take a pic? This is what this joker did. I said, Dak, hey, have we talked about all that, laugh, or talk about whatever now? I was like, hey, man, let's get a pic. Yeah. Hold on, babe, take this pic for us. He grabbed my phone and gave it to his lady. I was like, take it up, looking like, dang, dog.
Man, he used to it. That's probably his go-to. It's like Cam will take your phone. Cam gonna take the picture. He not gonna let you take the picture. Cam gonna take the phone. He gonna be like, man, give me the phone.
But I didn't even see that. I get that. Like, if Dak would have did that. Like, hey, let's do it. But no, Dak, hey, baby, can you take this picture of us? Like, he was excited, like he was taking a picture with a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. Yeah. It was cool though. But hey, I thought that joker was trying to get a lady that was there. He almost missed another season. That's another story I'm gonna tell later on. But
shout out to Dak.
Shout out to Dak. But anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go, man. If y'all stay tuned, if y'all watching the podcast, we appreciate you. Good show, fun show.
Oh, yeah, man. Fun, always.
Yeah, man. Me and Mace making it exciting, going back and forth with the job.
And what crazy, my brother tell me, he say, nah, y'all saying the same thing.
Right.
He told me I just looked at he said, nah, y'all saying the same thing, man.
I was thinking that, like, I'm like, we not, maybe we saying the same thing. We not.
That my brother say, dude, dude, y'all saying the same thing. Shut up.
Shout out to Big Brother.
I hate that. I hate that joker, man.
Oh, shout out to Big Brother, man. That's what's up.
I hate that dude, man. I hate that.
That's what's up. But y'all hear this music? You already know what it means. Means that it's time to let you all go. But before we let you go, we have a couple of shout outs to stay tuned because you might be a part of it. First, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me this platform to do what I do, say what I say, make you all upset, mad. Want to give me the stop it button? God, I appreciate you. Also, I know he wasn't here. Shout out to Dr. Fowler.
Family,
appreciate you, Doc. Of course, shout out to my guy, Mace. Mace, anything you want to say?
pays you nothing to be a good person, and y'all give people grace. Y'all don't know what people going through out here. They might be smiling and all that stuff. Man, listen, just don't know. It ain't about you. Ain't about you and your funky attitude.
Right.
Give people grace. Because when you going through something, you want people to leave you alone or give you grace. Cost you nothing to be a good person, good people. Period.
Oh, and we'll shout out to Elijah Whitley family. I know they call her Jonay, but Elijah Whitley, Elijah Whitley, I'm sorry. She's the young lady who got murdered at Gwinnett this past Friday. And shout out to Rhoda, the girl. Shout out to her, man. That's, her niece. So, hey, you got us in your prayers, man.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to everybody who's in the chat room, man. Shout out to TJ.
All our peoples.
Shout out to all of them. Vince,
shout out to Twan.
Jacob, Antoine.
Man, Jacob crazy, man. Jacob is crazy.
Jacob crazy, man.
Start calling Jacob the jeweler.
For real, right. Also, shout out to my lovely children, my nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandparents, play cousins. Hey, love on family. Let family know that you love them. Love them while you still can feel it. Love them while you're still alive. Remember, you got sports, all types of sports. You got basketball, NFL, college football, college basketball just started. Golf. Hey, man.
It's all here, baby. It's all here.
Right. Drink responsibly. Eat good. Till next week. Same time. Same show. Same crazy sports. Same sports nonsense. Will you miss me? I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait. What up, Dyson?
No, do you know I was just doing that. I was messing around the other day. No, I still got like bobbleheads and stuff still in the box.
Oh, really?
Because I'm still trying to get this room in here together.
I started to keep mine in the box, but I took mine out.
No, I forgot. I got the Black Panther Trae Young over there. But I got to get my life together in this room, y'all.
I'm going to ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we out. Peace.
What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3-Point Conversion Radio. They got all of it, and they keep it funky. Let's get it.